Sometimes I think those of us that really love the outdoors and really appreciate it and spend a lot of time in it, looking at the majesty of the trees and the detail of the bottom of the streams and lakes and rivers that we paddle, the shorelines. We're sometimes just overwhelmed with the beauty that surrounds us. But the beauty itself is not an end in itself. You can go in the most beautiful places in the world, and after a while you fail to be moved in the same kind of way. There's a restlessness that's always looking for something more, something better, something different, and it's hard to find a place to rest. George Herbert, the poet, and he was a clergyman too, but he has a poem called The Pulley, and he talks about the blessings that we receive in life, and yet the restlessness that's left within us, that's always seeking for something a little bit more, bigger, better, or whatever. And the poem itself is called The Pulley, and it goes like this. And it uses the sexist language at the time, and I'm not going to try and correct that because it messes up the symmetry of the poetry a little bit. So when it says man, I'm going to use the word man instead of humanity or people or whatever. But this is how the poem goes. When God first made man, having a glass of blessings standing by, let us, said he, pour on him all we can. Let the world's riches which dispersed lie contract into a span. So strength first made a way, then beauty flowed, then wisdom, honor, pleasure. When almost all was out, God made a stay, perceiving that alone of all his treasure, rest in the bottom lay. For if I should, said he, bestow this jewel also on my creature, he would adore my gifts instead of me, and rest in nature, not the God of nature. So both should losers be. Yet let him keep the rest, but keep them with a repining restlessness. Let him be rich and weary, that at least, if goodness lead him not, yet weariness may toss him to my breast. It's the same as Augustine in his Confessions, when he talks about our restlessness. Our hearts are restless, he says, until they rest in God. Sometimes I think we try and find our ultimate satisfaction in nature instead of the God of nature.